Hey guys, join us for a week in the Amalfi coast.
Yes, we are here for 6 days. We've previously been and we spent 2 days here, but this time we thought we'd come for longer, so we're here for 6 days. We're going to be going between Ravello, Amalfi and Positano.
Yeah.
So 3 of the towns here. We're going to be spending 6 days looking out for the best photo spots, the best swimming spots and the best places to eat.
So this is actually the first place we've stopped for lunch, and we couldn't wait to actually eat because we were starving. So we forgot to get any videos of our food. But anyway, this is the place where that's called. So it's called Grand Hotel Tritone. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's actually a really cool place. They've got a beach kind of club area here, but you have to be a hotel guest here to be able to use it. Look at how far we've come up.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be walking down there, would you? Okay, we just got to Positano. It took us about half an hour to drive here, I would say. But once we got here, we got stuck within the ring road. We had to do one whole round to try and find parking. We didn't find any parking within the town. There was one car park. It was absolutely rammed and they wanted €8 an hour. And it was like almost too tight to even get in. So we passed that. We then drove back out of town this way. We've ended up parking somewhere around that corner for free though. And now we're walking back into town. So it's probably gonna be about a 10-minute walk. And then we'll be in town. Right, Kira? All right, we made it into Positano, and one of the most famous places here to go for a drink is this place called Franco's Bar, which is just there, the place with the yellow things on the pillars. But you have to be at least, well, I don't know how old you have to be, but Kira is too young to go in, so we're gonna give that one a miss, yeah? No bars for us on this trip, maybe some restaurants. Yeah, we're gonna go and try and find somewhere for dinner. And just past Franco's Bar, there's another bit of street there with really nice views of the other side of Positano, so we're gonna check them out and maybe get a photo there. But no bars today. No. Okay, so we've made it. This is the spot where we took our first photo. As you can see now, there's a professional photographer there taking some professional photos because the spot is absolutely amazing. We just checked what this road is called, and what's it called? Via Christopher Colombo. It's like the main street here, you can't miss it. If you just take a walk up or down this street, you'll spot this spot. It's really, really cool.
We're still walking back to our car. It's a pretty long way. We've got just one more bend to go and we'll be there. But there are just so many of these cute small beaches along the way, and there's stairs leading down to it. So yeah, it'd be really nice in the day, and maybe we should come back tomorrow. We'll see. This is what we get up to in the evening. We've just gotten takeaway food and ate on our balcony. Kira finds plenty of reasons to laugh. Do roly-poly! Yay, roly-poly! Roly-poly? Yay!
Someone's decided they don't want to sleep. Isn't that right, Kira? It's like 1 hour past her bedtime and we're doing roly-polies. That's it. You nutter. Kira, go to bed, man!
Good morning from Amalfi. So we woke up really late today. I think it was nearly 9 o'clock by the time Kira woke up, and we didn't set an alarm because we didn't want to be the ones waking her up. Today's plan is to go to the beach. So that's where we're headed. We're expecting probably quite a long walk to get to the beach because parking is terrible over there. But we'll let you know how it goes.
We've actually parked in the town. There was no roadside parking anywhere near the center, so we kept on going. Found a place to park within the town in one of the car parks. I think it's €7 an hour, so we'll stay here for a few hours. Don't have to worry about our car getting scratched on the side of the road. But yeah, the center now, the place that we've come is different to the place where we were yesterday. There's much more like small streets with shops on the side selling clothes and hats and all that sort of standard stuff. But we're heading down to the beach, which is that away. And yeah, Kira's just had a milk stop. We'll be moving on shortly.
Back in there. So that was a 15-minute walk from where we parked down to the beach, and we're finally at the beach area. We haven't been before, so it's really exciting to be here. The sand is black, it's really hot, it's really busy. There are sunbeds that you can pay for over here, but we're probably not going to do that.
No, I think we should. Like, the beach seems to be split into two, right? You've got this part which looks like it's public. You can just put down a blanket or whatever and chill. And then you've got that part over there which has got these amazing sunbeds, umbrellas. And I'm pretty sure that's what Evie's on about when she says you have to pay, but the backdrop is what it's all about. Check it out. And also, 15 minutes to get down here doesn't mean 15 minutes to get back up. With Kira on my back and everything, I reckon it's going to be a good half an hour, probably be half the pace getting back up because it's steps all the way. And Kira has fallen asleep. She's still asleep.
She is.
This is like, I don't know what the word is, but every time she's in this backpack and we walk for at least 10 minutes, that's it, she's gone. Tired or not, it sends her to sleep. It's amazing.
So the beach is actually a really large area, and because we're at the off-peak season, all of these sunbeds are empty, but I can imagine in the summer it would just be crazy busy. But anyway, here's Kira, who has fallen asleep very happily in the shade. And we've just been told that it costs 25 euros per person to have one of these sunbeds, so...
Which is totally worth it, right? If you're staying for the day.
It's worth it, yeah. It's worth it if you're staying for the day, but for us, because we've got Kira, it's tricky to feed her on the beach and stuff, so we're gonna head off back maybe in half an hour or so. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, if you're staying for the day, 25 euros, you come early. There's so much shade here and stuff, so it's like perfect.
It is.
Yeah.
And lots of food as well. Lots of restaurants to choose from.
Evie as well, one of her wifely duties is to sun cream me up.
That's what I signed up for, I suppose.
Don't forget the ears, yeah. Got it.
I'm on it. I honestly just can't get enough of this view. It's so nice.
Right, now I'm not sure what we're going to find up here, but we have decided to come up this little trail. It's not very well trodden, so I don't think many people come up here. It's at the end of the beach, the right-hand side of the beach if you're looking at it from behind. As you can see, that's the beach. This is where all the ferries and everything are down here, where people go to Capri and Amalfi and everything. So yeah, this is the little trail that we've found up the side. It curves and it winds a little bit. We're going to head up here and see if we can find a nice vantage point looking back onto the beach. Obviously it's not going to see the famous side of Amalfi because this is the same side where all the photos are probably usually taken off, so it's going to be looking the other way, but it still looks pretty cool. Let's go see what we can find. So check out how busy the ferries are. It makes me glad that we got a car, although when we've been driving in the car I've been saying I wish we got on the ferry. Pros and cons to each, I guess. And boom, literally around 5 minutes up this little path we found this really nice spot. Bit of tree in there, really nice foreground. The background as well looks better than we expected, with it being the other side of Positano. Kira's still asleep, so we're taking a minute just to chill here now. We've been getting so many comments on this backpack. Walking around places like this, it's a godsave.
Brett cannot resist ice cream, so we have stopped at an ice cream shop.
One scoop of Kinder Bueno.
Yes. Grazie.
2.15. Gonna get the lemon slush. Is it good?
It's really refreshing. Really nice.
This is at the top of the narrow walkway to get down to the beach. So if you want the lemon slush, stop by this cute stall. We just got back to our Airbnb. We bought Kira some eggs because we're gonna scramble her some eggs for her lunch. And so this is the hot tub that we have at our Airbnb, but it's not actually hot, it's quite cold. It was filled up yesterday actually, and honestly it feels really nice on a hot day like today. That's honestly fine, like we've been in colder pools.
So we're having lunch at a cheap local, cafe would you call it?
Yeah, called Chibonta.
Yeah, Evie's got pasta, I have some pizza, and Kira's already had her dinner in the Airbnb, so she's good. Boom, we're hitting up another spot now. So we've parked on the road just down there. There are two spots here that we want to visit. One, behind that machinery over there is like a fruit stand that we saw when we were driving up this way earlier. And two is over there. So the roads around here are pretty crazy. Don't be worried about Evie crossing the road like that. That's literally how everyone does it here. But yeah, you can see down there, that like balcony area down there is something that we've seen and we want to go and basically check out the views from over there. But first, we're going to get some fruit. Hopefully they've got some avocados, but whatever they've got, we'll get some. So turns out this fruit stand is a pretty famous spot that loads of the local photographers are coming to shoot wedding, pre-wedding shoots and things like that. Loads of nice little Fiat 500 original cars and stuff. There's Evie, waiting for me and Kira. Me and Kira over here, checking out the fruit stand. Yeah. No avocados, unfortunately. But yeah. Not gonna lie, we did just jump in front of the fruit stand and get a quick snap. But Evie's just pointed out the view this way, which to be fair, is way better.
So we couldn't figure out why it was so much busier yesterday compared to today, but then we realized it's because it's a Monday and I think all the local Italians come down to the Amalfi Coast as well.
Maybe, yeah.
So it's just so busy when they come.
Compared to today, the roads are so much emptier, there's so much more places to park. I mean, look at this. Yesterday this would probably been rammed.
I mean, I don't think you can park here anyway.
Ah, okay. But where we did park around the corner was very easy compared to yesterday.
So it turns out the hotel where the bar is it? Or the bar where the hotel is?
The hotel where the bar is.
The hotel where the bar is. Don't accept any children under the age of 10. So we have been rejected, turned away from this place.
Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Not just the bar, like the entire hotel.
Yeah.
But never mind, we'll find somewhere else to go for a drink when we
And
come.
it's beautiful everywhere, isn't it?
It's the first place that we've been denied entry to here in Positano with Kira. And we haven't really seen many kids here, to be fair. It's not the most kid-friendly sort of place to even walk around. But yeah, turns out we can't go for a drink here. We'll have to move on and go somewhere else, which will probably be our hotel room because it's getting near to Kira's bedtime and we want to try and get her back into some sort of routine, get her in bed by 8 o'clock so that we can actually get a decent night's sleep as well. That's right. Just want to give a quick shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you don't know who Skillshare are, they're an online learning platform with thousands of classes to learn something new for absolutely anyone. So if you want to learn something new, you've got an idea on what it might be, but you're not quite sure, check out Skillshare, search the topic and see what comes up. These are classes taught by professionals in loads of different subjects, so there'll be something for you on there. So for example, these online marketing classes right here, and in particular, this Empowering Your Brand by Aram Atkinson, a great class that I've recently taken where the takeaway message that you get for it is sort of how to create a brand and tell a story through what you're producing online. The classes are available in multiple languages as well. They are ad-free, and the best part, the first 1,000 people to sign up using the link down in the description of this video or using the code TheClayFamily will receive 1 free month's worth of Skillshare to go and start learning whatever you want.
Day number 3. Today, we had a really late start because Kira woke up really, really early. Wow, in the middle of the night. It was 3 a.m.
3 a.m. and 6 a.m.
She didn't.
Yeah, but we're now on the way. We're going to a beach where there's this really cool arch. We have just drove past it and we had to keep going quite a long way to find parking. And in the end, we found some street parking. Right next to the archway, there's tons of mopeds like everywhere. So I think this is basically like a moped location.
Yeah.
If you've got a scooter, moped, whatever you want to call it, this is the place to come. You can park right at the top of the walkway down to the beach. Otherwise, if you're in a car, you got to park miles away.
Which we have done. So.
But yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Right, so we're at the top of it now. So this beach is called Fjord de Furore.
Yeah, and the
I
big
hope that's right.
is actually a bridge here where you can drive over. These are all the mopeds that are parked on the side, as you can see. And the entrance for it, I don't know if you heard that, the entrance for it is just on the left there where those people are. I think it's like, I don't know how many hundred steps to get down, but it's quite a long way down. Super excited though, from wanting to come here for a long time. We made it. Woo. What a view. Okay, so we decided walking down to the beach and then back up after would not be enough. So we found another path that leads up this way. Evie's struggling to say the least, but we're like at road level again, just the other side. It's a really nice vantage point of the beach. Okay, so we totally got carried away at this beach and forgot to film much, didn't we? Because Kira was loving it. We got in the water. We spent about 2 hours probably here, chilling at the beach in the water. We took that hike up at the back. But yeah, definitely recommend coming to this spot. It's really nice. It's the best beach we've been to. Not too busy, but it is hard to get to. And I would say as well, what's the best time to come? Midday. Midday. Maybe have a late lunch, which is what we're doing now. We're going to go and try and find a late lunch. But yeah, the sun here in the middle of the day is perfect because it's got such high verges both sides. You don't really want too much in the morning or in the afternoon because it'll be so shaded. Bang on in the middle of the day is bang on amazing, isn't it? Yeah, we had a great time here, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
And now, time for some lunch.
Some pizza.
So 3 nights in our town near Positano are up. We are just loading our car, low case, waiting patiently to get in. And now we're off to Ravello, where we'll be for the next 2 nights. Yeah, and we'll be looking for more spots to go and chillin'.
We made it to Amalfi. So now we're in the town of Amalfi itself. We've just parked up. The hotel that we're staying at is up in the mountains, and we're just basically going to check out the town down here. Just taking Kira's shoes off so that she can dip her toes.
God, you got her shoes wet.
Yeah, in the water.
We made it to Amalfi Beach!
Yes, we have made it to the main part of the town, like the center, which is where the beach is. Not quite as nice as the Positano beach, we don't think anyway, but definitely recommend coming to check this place out if you are in Amalfi. And we found the perfect little viewpoint over here, which I'll show you by getting standing on it.
After the morning down at Amalfi Beach, we've now come up into the mountains. So now we're in Ravello, which is where we stayed about 7 years ago. And we always knew we wanted to come back, so here we are. I still remember walking along this little street back then. It was to get down into the main square. So we're just gonna head back to the hotel that we stayed in previously and check it out. Ravello is just beautiful and magical and romantic, and it's probably the most romantic place in the world to get married because so many people got married here. There's literally a couple there waiting to get married in this garden, which is right next to Palazzo Vino. There's like a guy playing the banjo. So we're back in the main square. Kira's just woken up, still a little bit sleepy, but this is just further proof that Ravello is the most magical and romantic place because there's another wedding going on, and it's very exciting.
You want a drink?
Can never resist. Ice cream. Okay, we had to stop for some gelato, and we really recommend this place. It's called Buffon Gelataria.
Let's see, let me see.
Artigiana.
Watch out, Popo coming through. Right, what's it called?
Buffon Gelataria Artigianale.
Okay. Good, yeah?
Well, I've got €3, 2 flavors, 1 cone.
So after exploring Ravello, we're now back at our hotel. It's called Palazzo Pascal, and Kira is loving the pool.
Even though it's like minus degrees. Almost.
It's not. Brett's being dramatic.
Okay, but it's freezing.
It's slightly cold, but Kira is loving it, and I think she really wants to get in.
She thinks she wants to, but actually she doesn't. One of the other things that we would recommend doing whilst in this area, as well as going to all the touristy places, which are obviously beautiful but super crowded, would be staying in an amazing, nice hotel like this one that we're staying in. Sometimes you just want a nice place to chill, to eat, to play by the pool, and yeah, somewhere quiet and away from the crowds, which this place is exactly that. And there's also loads of other nice hotels in Ravello, in Positano. I'm not sure about Amalfi, the town itself, but definitely check out the hotels if you're in the area.
Cheese! There we go.
Somebody's enjoying themselves, right?
I'll give you an air kiss, Dad.
Dinner tonight, we have come to Nino's Pizza. That's the menu.
Apparently the
Pizza, sandwiches, fried food.
Yeah.
There we go. What's that? Parma ham, cheese and tomato. Fresh cherry tomatoes.
Delicious.
We are now at a beach called Aterini, which is down near Amalfi, down on the coast again. Since we've gone up to Ravello, we've sort of decided to take it easy our last couple of days here, just chill. But for today, we've popped out to view this beach. It's not quite Positano nice, but it's nice. Kira's having a nap over there, so we're just getting some time to walk around freely, quietly, and just chill. One thing to note about this place is that bend over there. When you drive around into this beach from that way towards this way, that bend is super nice. It looks really nice and picturesque. Nowhere to stop or anything like that, but if you're after photos, that is an amazing spot. And the beach here is very sandy. A lot of the beaches here are quite stony, so if you're after a sandy beach, this is a good one to come to.
Sound asleep like a log.
Look how cute she looks in that dress though. So cute, with her little shoes. Popped into Amalfi again. We never realized that actually from the coastline of Amalfi, if you walk through like the tunnel in the buildings, which are like the face of it, you come into the square in the back, which is absolutely stunning, and it's packed with like lemon stalls and all sorts of things. Gelato, or watch out, it's a banquet.
So Brett got hungry and we've stopped for a quick bite in front of this beautiful church. Kira's still asleep. I'm just having a look at the menu.
Cherry tomatoes, that one. Lunch in the square, I've got ravioli. Evie's got a marinara pizza, and we're eating at this place. Kira's had some milk and she's happy in a little high chair, so yeah, happy days. Couldn't resist having more pizza, more pasta.
Ooh, I need chili oil.
Chili oil.
We're now at the end of our trip to the Amalfi Coast, and we've had a really good time exploring some of the most beautiful places in the Amalfi Coast, and we're super happy with the places that we've been to, and I'm sure there's so many more that we haven't been to, and we might come back one day again to have a look at it.
Yeah, someone
Explore
wants
a
to
bit
do
more.
that. We've had a chill couple of last days in Ravello, but yeah, we're pretty happy with the spots that we found. The beach in particular, I think, was my favourite.
Yeah, I think Positano was my favorite. Just
there
walking
you
down
go.
the small street, getting down to the beach, getting gelato everywhere we went. It was
I agree
fantastic.
with that. And we are now at the top of the mountain behind the Amalfi Coast, on the way to the airport. So subscribe if you like this video and give it a like.
We'll see you next time.
Bye bye. Say bye, Kira.
Bye.
Say bye. Bye.
In a wave.
Wave bye.
You shy.
Too shy,
It's
too
okay.
shy.